What is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in. Back with another video. Today we're looking at the Mitchell MU40C ukulele guitar. I picked this up at Guitar Center. It was $99. I got the protection plan. It was $6. I ended up paying $110 for this ukulele. And so far, so good. Without further ado, let's go ahead and start the review. So, this is the MU40C concert ukulele guitar. It's by a brand called Mitchell. You can get this in a soprano or a concert. There is a difference between the soprano and the concert. The concert version, which is this one here, it's the lighter colored version, has 14 frets. Is the ability to sort of work your way up and down the neck of the guitar, and the concert has 14 frets, as where the soprano has 12 frets. But so if you go to Guitar Center's website and look for Mitchell ukulele, a bunch of results come up, but this is the one that I bought. No, it's not the same price I paid 2 months ago, $100. This is $60, but I think it's safe to say, looking at it here in hand and looking at the one I have on the web page, this is the one. It's got this white lining around the outside. It's got this light wood grain finish. It's got that same white line on the back that sort of gives the instrument a silhouette. Also, if we zoom in on this picture here and look at the neck of the guitar, we can see that the touch points, I'll call them, these dots on the neck are the same as on GuitarCenter.com. So I think it's safe to say this guitar right here, even though I paid $100 for it 2 months ago, you can get this for $60 now. But most importantly, it's a good looking instrument. The next thing I wanted to talk about was the reason I purchased this. And the reason I want to talk about the reason I purchased this is because it actually parlays into some of the additional features that this guitar has, what it does not have. So the reason I purchased this 2 months ago was actually because of this channel. I wanted to make a soundtrack potentially for this channel. Maybe use a microphone, record me playing it, and then, copy that file and paste it into a video and use it for maybe a transition. I kind of wanted to make this channel more engaging and be more creative with it, so I purchased an instrument. And while that we're at it, I might as well talk about some of the other specifications and features of this ukulele. Not a guitar aficionado, so not really sure what any of this means. So I'm going to go ahead and read this basically just off the website, and then we can continue on with the review and talking about some of the things that I like and dislike about it and what you can expect buying it. And then, like I said, stick around. At the end, I'll play a little song and give you a good idea what it sounds like. But without further ado, like I said, just going to read off the list here what specifications this has. Saddle nut, non-compensated, not sure what that means. What kind of bridge does this have? A lindenwood bridge. Not sure if lindenwood is a brand or a type of bridge, but it has a lindenwood bridge. 13, 14. So starting from this dot at the bottom of the neck, going all the way up to the very top of the neck, that is 14 frets. And actually that's interesting because I have tried playing beyond the 14th fret, and as you can see, it does still pick up. So, but I think the whole point is to probably want to play within the frets. But if you wanted to go out of bounds with it and do some illegal stuff, you can. So pretty cool that you can sort of go just a little bit above and beyond with this guitar. And the body finish is natural, which I guess means it looks like a piece of wood just cut or shaped into a guitar. which does lead me to the last thing that I wanted to talk about, what to expect when buying this. Now, when I purchased this in store, I took it off the store shelf and purchased it at the cash register. They offered to give me a brand new MU40C out of the box because this one had been hanging on the shelf and people had probably been playing it, but they didn't have one, so I took this one, and that's part of the reason also why I bought the warranty. But what is interesting here is if you purchase this guitar online, it does apparently come with a user manual. You can see here in the description on guitarcenter.com, the MU40C comes with an included instructional booklet which helps new players learn the basics. I did not get that. So, what I actually did was have to teach myself. And so this is the part of the video where I show you what the guitar or ukulele sounds like. And in order to get it to sound right, you have to tune it. Now, fortunately for us, it's 4 strings, so not too many variations that we have to take into consideration, which is good for us as a beginner because it makes things less complicated in my opinion. But after having played this for a couple of weeks and started to figure it out and learn it, I do want more strings, but it is good for a beginner. And actually, me not being an expert, me not really knowing how to play anything on it, just little tidbits of things, I would say that yes, I do see myself in the future needing more strings, but for now, for the foreseeable future, for the next year or two, hopefully, this should be good enough to keep me occupied. It has only 4 strings, which simplifies the process. To start, this is the Mitchell MU40C concert ukulele natural guitar. I picked this up at Guitar Center. Right now it is currently $59.99, down from $80. I paid the $80, I'm pretty sure, and then I paid for the warranty, so I ended up paying like $106 for it. And so far so good. It has been just great. I love, on a quiet day off, picking this up and messing around with it. My name is John. I really hope you enjoyed this first impressions review, quick look, comparison, rundown, and sound test of the Mitchell MU40C concert ukulele. My name is John. Hit that like button, subscribe, comment down below for more, and stay tuned for our next review.